Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have filmed for you a get ready with me featuring my new Dose of Colors Hidden Treasure palette. So if you'd like to see how I get this look, then just keep on watching. I'm going to start by hydrating my skin using the Max Fix Plus spray. And then I am going to carve out my brows. Once I'm done with that, I will be taking the Benefit Stay Don't Stray eye primer / under eye concealer. You can also use this primer to brighten up dark circles underneath your eyes, and I'll just be using my fingertips to spread it evenly over my eyelid. And I will be taking my Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Powder and my E27 brush from Morphe Cosmetics, and I will just be setting the primer. I feel like doing this step before I do my eyeshadow just helps my shadows blend a lot easier. And then we are going to take the Hidden Treasure palette from Dose of Colors. I feel like this palette is a 10 out of 10. I love this palette. These shadows blend so effortlessly. I'm actually using Map and Locket as my transition shade, and they're just so creamy and buttery and smooth, and the pigmentation is to die for. If you're thinking about getting this palette, I would definitely say go for it. Then I'm going to use Key at the outer edge, and I will also start carving out kind of like a depth wing at the end using the color Onyx and a flat definer brush. Then I'll keep going back and forth with all of the shadows and my Morphe M441 brush until I get the desired shade that I would like. Then I will go in with my lid color. It is Gemstone, and as you can see, that swatch is just so pigmented. This eyeshadow payoff is just wonderful, and it lasts all day. It looks so great. And then I'm going to be taking the shade Pearl and using it as a brow bone highlight, and an MB23 brush from Morphe Cosmetics. It actually has nothing on it, just to blend out all of the shadows. And then I'll be cleaning it up with a makeup remover for any fallout that I did have from my brushes. And once I'm done with the eyes, we're going to move straight forward to prepping the eyelashes for falsies. I'm using the Better Than Sex Too Faced Mascara. And the false lashes that I'm going to be using today are Vegas Nay Shining Star. It's a purple box. You can find these at Ulta or Target. We're done with the eyes, moving right along to the face. I will be priming my face with the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. This is a water-resistant primer that neutralizes your skin. The reason why I love it is because it minimizes shine and creates a smooth canvas for flawless makeup application. This instantly diminishes all of my pores, my larger pores and fine lines. Like as soon as I put this on, they disappear. I love this primer. It works so great. And right after we're done prepping the face, we're going to move straight forward to our foundation, and I will be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. And I absolutely love this foundation, and I definitely recommend this product, and let me give you a couple of reasons why. It's oil free, it's natural looking, it's full coverage, and it gives you a radiant finish without making your skin oily. I absolutely love this foundation. So I'm just going to blend it in with my Morphe M439 buffing brush. Moving on to highlighting the face, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Better Skin for underneath my eyes. Then I will be using the LA Girl Pro Conceal on my nose, my forehead, my chin, and my Cupid's bow for my highlighted areas. Concealer is in the color Creamy Beige. Once we're done highlighting, we are going to go straight into contouring. I am using the shade Toast by LA Girl Cosmetics, and I'm applying that to carve out my cheeks, around my forehead, and my nose to give my face a slimmer appearance. And I will be blending it out with my all-time favorite beauty sponge, which is Real Techniques. You can find this at Walmart, Ulta, or even on the Real Techniques website. This is the best sponge ever. I love it. One side is flat and the other side is kind of like a drop shape like the Beauty Blender, and it just works fabulous. Then I will also be using a Real Techniques blending brush to blend out my contour, and I'll just be going back and forth until everything looks very well blended and not too harsh. And whenever you're cream contouring and highlighting, just a tip, make sure you're tapping it onto your skin, like pressing it into your skin as you see that I'm doing in the video. If you're going to swipe it right or swipe it left, what you're actually going to end up doing is wiping the product basically off of your face and kind of wasting product. So just make sure that you're tapping it into your skin, kind of pressing it gently, because that's going to get the best payoff, and it blends effortlessly like that, and you don't have really harsh contour or highlighted areas. Then I'm taking a MAC 217 brush. This brush has nothing on it. It just helps me get underneath my eyes where I can't blend out using the beauty sponge. Then going back in with the same beauty sponge to blend out our contour and highlight, I would just go back and forth between the brushes and the sponge, just so everything is very seamless and you have no harsh lines. Once I'm done blending my face out, I'm just going to set my face. You can set your face with either any translucent powder or any face powder that matches your face. And the reason why I do this is because before I bake underneath my eyes or put a bronzer or blush, I like to set it first with the translucent powder. You don't want to set your bronzer over your face or your cream products. It can help it look a lot smoother, and you'll notice that you don't look cakey or you don't get like dark patches on your bronzer. So setting your face before really helps. Then we're going to quickly brush through our brows to make sure there's no powders on them at all, just to make sure they're in place. And then I'm going to go underneath my eyes to put eyeshadow on my lower lash line just so it looks well put together. I'm going to use the shade Onyx, then I will blend it out with the color Map and also with the color Key. And I am using the Morphe mini shader brushes. I actually don't know the number of the brushes, but I'll list them in the description bar. And then also I will be inner corner highlighting my eyes with the color Pearl from the palette. Moving forward to bronzer, I am using the Rimmel bronzer and the Hoola bronzer. The Hoola bronzer is cool, and the Rimmel bronzer 07 Sunlight is more of warm, so I feel like they blend evenly together. And then I'm going to actually clean up that contour a little bit. I am going to be using the same Dry Beauty sponge and the same Ben Nye Cameo powder. I just like a sharper look with my contour. Then for blush today, I will be using Candid Coral from e.l.f. Cosmetics. It's very pigmented, has a little bit of shimmer to it, but I really like this color. I feel like it's going to be really great for spring. And then for the highlight, I'm just going to spray any setting spray on top of my fan brush. Then I'll be taking the shade Bubbly from the new Anastasia That Glow highlighting palette. When you spray your brush before you add your highlighter, it's just going to be 10 times more intense using a wet or damp brush instead of using a dry brush. And I'm going to be also using that for an inner corner highlight. I'm going to be using it for a nose highlight. I want to look like a disco ball. We're glowing all over the earth. Yes, girl. Once we're done applying our highlighter, we're just going to brush off all of that excess translucent powder and just blend our bronzer with our blush, with our highlight, so everything looks very effortless and very seamless on our face. And then we'll move straight forward to the eyeliner. We're just going to put some Almay Intense Eye Color in the shade Black in our waterline. And then using any mascara, we're just going to put mascara on our lower lash line to complete our eyes. And for the final step, we're going to be using Cookie. It's a Lippie Sticks by Colourpop Cosmetics. It's very hydrating. I really like this Lippie Sticks color. And then we will be topping that off with Dose of Colors Bellini. I love this shade. It is so pretty. It has like a gold iridescent kind of look to it. It's so pretty. And once we're done with that, this look is complete. I would like to thank all of you ladies and gents for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Don't forget to like or subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.